Okay, we're back. Hopefully, Hayden, if you were still here, what was I gonna say? You were on like 4A and this did free games? Like you played different games? You switched to a different game, or you just did like the free tracks? Guys, I was wearing my gunner glasses for that, and they are like, there is sweat in them, and it's gross. I'm gonna need like a third pair of glasses, one specifically for my quest. Alright. Later, Hayden. Whew. You guys, that was really fun. In my Instagram post, when I talked about doing the workouts, I said I was going to switch between 3 games. And if they're not as fun, we might just do Beat Saber every day. Which means we would be playing a lot of the same game, for sure. But I think it'd be worth it because that was super fun. And I think I could get better at it, for sure. So... But for now, we're jumping back into 13 Sentinels. Oh, I gotta switch the game. I don't want to get in trouble. I changed the name of the broadcast, but I forgot to change the game. Don't want to be lying to people. Okay, I changed it. Alright, so we didn't do much yesterday, but we are going to jump into more of Kitaro's story. I think most people at this point are locked. I can do more of Iori, more of Megumi, and Kitaro. So I might just go, let's do Kitaro's, and then if we get locked out, we'll do more missions. Because these guys are like, we're pretty far ahead in their story in comparison to a lot of other people, if you look at the percentages. And I kind of want to keep them somewhat balanced. You know, I don't want to get to like the end of someone's story and only be halfway through someone else's. So I apologize if I am breathing heavy into the mic. I don't want to do that, but that's where we're at.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
Gaze at the sunset.
I hardly see any stars in this era. Though I have to say, the city lights are a sight to behold.
Oh yeah, because we're 40 years in the future with him.
Gives me room to hang around and think for a bit. Better take advantage of that. Nothing's changed today either.
What do you mean nothing's changed? In what sense?
Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard, but she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth, not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. They came ashore during the air raid. They're enormous. Must be over 30 meters
I don't think they're
tall.
American though.
Instead of wheels,
They're not actually American weapons, man.
Like appendages. Quite a terrifying sight. Like something out of hell.
Oh, is that what he was looking at? Is the building that's under construction?
It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, hiding behind all those elaborate curtains. That's Sentinel.
Oh,
It's what brought me here.
That's right. Because he went to... Oh, okay, I'm remembering now. I forgot where we ended his story, but we ended his story where he was just about to go get into the Sentinel to go battle what he thought were the American robots that I think are from a different dimension or from a different planet. I'm still not 100% sure.
I brought here. That thing is beyond me. I'm no expert. but I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that?
How else do you think you got here?
Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. But on that day, at that moment, that fantasy became a reality.
Remember.
All out of flying bombs. Electromagnetic rounds are offline. Output's dropped by 50% in both electromagnetic battering rams.
They're still coming.
There are just too many of them. But I'm not about to just sit here and die. I still have 2 minutes before I hit my operating limit. Might as well give it everything I got.
Where's Natsuno going to come into play?
What the hell? Where's the enemy? Did I lose?
Well, not technically. It's more like a tactical retreat, I'd say, personally. Let's turn this mic down a little bit now that I don't have to. I'm not so far away. That's better.
Where am I? The air raid. Everything was just on fire. All these giant towers with glass windows? What the hell's going on? The last thing I remember is being surrounded by those new American weapons and... No. It can't be.
Sorry, I'll mute my mic.
I've heard about major U.S. cities.
Think seeing that in America?
High-rise buildings are common. Was I captured?
I guess that makes sense.
And they got my Sentinel too? They must have done it when I lost consciousness. Brought me to the mainland as their... No, wait. If the Sentinel just reached its operating limit, then not very much time could have passed.
Also, why are you not surrounded by military officials, if that were the case, you know? I take it back. That's not likely.
But this view says otherwise. It's not my homeland. Somehow, I ended up on U.S. soil. If that's the case, fine. I guess this is where I'll die. But I'm not going down without a fight. I'll face the enemy, even without my Sentinel. The Sentinel. This is bad.
What are we gonna do with that thing?
Secret. It can't fall into enemy hands.
You have a way of hiding it? What are we gonna do? Come on.
I can't move the Sentinel now since it hit its operating limit. Considering everything it's been through already, I can't expect it to perform at full capacity. The enemy cannot get their hands on the Sentinel. That's the kind of issue that becomes a national crisis. But what can I do? I can't activate now, let alone initiate self-destruct. I need to slow down and think things over. I should probably go lie low until the Sentinel recovers.
How long does that take?
But not because I'm
It's still gonna
afraid.
be there
My
though,
country.
right? People can still see it.
My little sister. I'd give my life for them at the drop of a hat. But I have to be smart right now. And that means waiting for the Sentinel to be up and running.
So,
Now that I have a plan,
if his little sister
I better
survived,
move
she'd
fast.
be
I should get out of here before
late
American
40s,
soldiers
early
show up.
50s at this point, right? Depending on how
I'll
old
stay
she
out of
is.
sight until it's the right time to move. Everyone here appears to be Japanese. But something's off. These signs show both kanji and the English alphabet. Ashitaba Printing, Ashitaba Bank. Why are they named after my hometown?
Because you're in your
You wanna
hometown,
stop by the
man.
arcade?
Sure, the one at Sun Mall?
Nah, the one at Joyland. Let's go try out those big new Sega machines that came in.
I have no idea what they're talking
That's how you know
about,
we're in the past. They're talking about Sega machines.
but their language doesn't sound foreign to me.
Does he really think America is this technologically advanced in comparison to them?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, is that how it was back in the
Right?
40s? I don't know.
Everything he
I don't
said.
know what I'm talking about, you guys. Just ignore me and my
Students,
ignorance.
though that's quite a bit of exposed leg. It almost seems like a different dialect, but it's definitely Japanese.
Why can't I run with him? Why is he walking like that?
So many cars. Where in the world am I? This isn't America. It looks like Japan, but everything seems off. This is all just a terrible dream. Right? Right. It's nothing to worry about, just my brain acting up. That's why my surroundings appear to be different. We knew what the risks were going in as Sentinel pilots. Professor Doji made it all very clear to us. That's right. This has happened before. I experienced a similar illusion during the Sentinel sync test.
What? You did? Did you time travel then? Or did you have like a dream?
He's wearing a boy's school uniform, but appears to have a girl's haircut.
The hell you looking at?
This one has a particularly strange hairstyle.
Hey, you trying to get your ass kicked?
It looks like I've finally gone crazy.
You wanna see crazy?
Hey, stop!
Oh my gosh, she punched me. That's rude.
Where am I? What is this room? Hold on, I think I remember. Some guy with weird hair hit me with his bag. This doesn't look like a detention facility. Either I'm still seeing things, or someone removed me from the Sentinel. Whoever it was brought me to some kind of lab. A box-shaped Technicolor projection device. The Sentinel has its own spatial projector as well. But that's highly confidential military technology. It's about baseball. I'm not in a military base, am I?
What gave it away?
It's a calendar. 1985.
There we go.
It's all in my head.
Now we're just getting.
It's
Now we're
just
getting
an
somewhere.
illusion. Katoshi-san used to let me listen to his. Why are there so many records here? There are way more than I saw at the Hijiyamas.
Oh, we can look at the desk. That's the last thing.
Math, modern Japanese. Lots of textbooks lined up here. Japanese history. So I really am still in Japan then.
Oh, we're gonna read the history book and realize that we're in the future.
This can't be right. 1945. The year of Japan's unconditional surrender. Surrender? We lost the war? 1945. That's this year. August 6th. Atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. 140,000 killed. 3 days later, second bomb dropped on Nagasaki. 70,000 killed. All from just 2 new American bombs. What is this book? 1951, U.S.-Japan Security Treaty signed. 1964, Tokyo Olympics? How far does this go? Wait. What did that calendar say?
1985, man.
1985. It has to be fake. When was this printed? It says here 1985. Could it really be?
You okay? Here.
It's so cold.
That's all that was in the fridge.
Wow.
Not a big fan of soda, I take it?
Some kind of carbonated beverage? I had ramen once at a festival in Tsutsuji, but I was just a kid. Who are you?
I'm Shu Amiguchi, and we're at my apartment in Kamizumi.
Keitaro Miura. So, how did I get here?
I called a taxi and brought you over after you got knocked down.
So you helped me?
Guilty. You know, you really pushed Ogata over the edge. He
All he did
already
was
pissed for
stand
being
there.
chewed out. If he gets in trouble one more time, he's getting suspended. Be real nice if you two could work things out peacefully.
Is there anything else I can look at before I keep talking to him? I have one thing I can consider. Okay.
1985. Am I still in Japan? But in the future?
It would appear so.
I need to know one thing. What year is it?
What? Afraid you got knocked into a coma for the last few years? Relax, you didn't get hit that hard. It's still 1985, all right? You haven't missed a day.
Still 1985. Don't talk to me like that, I'm a Gucci. You don't know my life. Oh, so I can do one more with him. I don't know that that would unlock. Unless it unlocks Kenji or Nenji, it wouldn't do anything for me. But it might make the connection to Natsuno, and I do really want to know that. Or no, I guess we've already seen the connection. I want to see the connection continue. I want to find out how he goes from Shu's house to Juro's house. Let's see if we can figure that out.
matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same.
Oh my gosh, so there are 6 factors here. Why is that key missing from 1942 or 45? So this one, I wonder if I have to do it in order. Because it looks like, or I get like a diverging path in this one, and I either get the key for 1945 or the key for Natsuno. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that this is the one I want to see. This is the one where he ends up at Juro's house. Based on Chihiro and Natsuno. That's my guess. Or maybe it's this one. And it's like a secret.
I checked the library for any but in all of history, nothing like it has ever, not in the US, not anywhere.
That's what's weird, is that we keep going back in time, but no one seems to know about these robots. Like, what is happening in that regard?
Made this for Chihiro. I'd never. What? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel, a story about trap. It only ever felt like to think it ever become a reality. I don't care that I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me. And I'll change history.
That's the second person to feel that way. That's interesting.
I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back? What if I'm trapped here? Chihiro. Alright, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back. No matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow. But it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
What do you mean you never traveled through time? You're clearly in the future.
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
Oh, he went back to like his old school. I see.
Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
What does that mean? How can be too
Isn't
prosperous?
Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
So she does remember me.
You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait, first,
Where have you been?
a kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors?
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite...
How did she
Yes.
get back though?
I admit, she's bright, cheerful,
Also, why is she not wearing a
Attractive.
school uniform?
but
She's still in her
right
PE
now,
clothes.
I have more urgent matters to tend to.
Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again, I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip. So Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of rooms.
Granny Tamao.
Hold up. Isn't Tamao the name of the person who him and his sister were staying with already? That's totally who this is, dude. It's Tamao Karabe. It's the same name, same person.
Oh,
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Karabe's house.
Yep.
Karabe?
Why does their house look almost exactly the same? That doesn't seem practical
Managed to leave quite the dent.
or likely.
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
The bunny was fighting. And it beat up giant ghosts. Cause the ghosts smash all the houses. And more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts.
What?
Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
Interesting.
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
Mm-hmm. I've been feeling much better lately. And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me. It's just that ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
It's deep.
The sirens.
This is bad.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against a coming invasion. We ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
Are we not going with them?
Jiro-kun, are you home?
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Oh, Minami-san. I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
No, it's not what you think.
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know...
Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption.
Forgot how I was controlling for a sec. Can I not talk to either of them? Just Natsuno?
So this house is still standing. Who are you? My name is
Why you should
Keitaro
ask.
Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright? Thanks, see ya!
Wait, you can't just leave. Where are you going? Can't talk to either of them yet either.
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes. Well, this is awkward. Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
Your stomach thinks you should.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She'll let anyone stay here as long as she can stay with Juro.
I'll go fix you a plate.
Juro, on the other hand, killer headache.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane. She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Did you say that out loud or in your head? Because if it was out loud, it's a little like stalkery. Just admit that you know where his mom is.
Know my grandma?
Or his grandma.
Yes.
You do, huh? So then? How long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you. There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled.
It's called a
But it's the
TV,
same
sir.
house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
Oh yeah. What's up with that? Is this an alternate timeline? I can't figure it out, man.
The damage on this pillar is missing. And it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Kurabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
What?
Back on my parents' property, there was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories were at that house.
We're 200 years in the future
That sounds
right now.
lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will. But all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, Miura-san. I'm looking forward to it. Oh. Were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Kurabe, yes.
We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Karabi was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right?
What?
I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem. I need emotional support stat, and I need it from you.
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
Gross. They're flirting in a weird future way. What do you mean Kitaro Miura is unlockable? Oh, I see.
Yes.
That's so weird. I'm assuming it's just going to send me back here and we're just going to do more of these. Like, we'll probably do this one next. So if this house is different, do you think that means that these are... that they, like... because they're time traveling... Do you think it's time travel in a parallel situation? Like if... oh, it's like what they talk about in Avengers, right? Where... the past timeline still exists in Avengers. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping a whole bunch of frames. That's still happening? Why am I dropping so many frames? How long's that been happening? I think we're alright. I wonder if it was during Beat Saber. Hopefully it works itself out. Anyways, what I was saying. I think in... pause that. If we go back and look at what they talked about in Avengers, right? In Avengers Infinity War. This is spoilers, or sorry, Endgame. This is spoilers for Endgame. Slightly. Well, I won't spoil anything big. But they go in the past, and like when Hulk asks for the time stone, she says if you take the time stone, it will create a like an alternate, like a diverging timeline. So like one will become two timelines. And so I think that's what's happening here as well. I think that's the assumption, is that there's alternate timelines going on right now. And so that's interesting. I'm very intrigued by that. Like, oh, we can look at it like this. So if this one incident right here, right, Katie Riverbed, let's say that this was the incident of taking the time stone. If you took it back into the future, then it would break into flashback, and then in the past, things would change because the time stone no longer existed in this past timeline. I think that's what's happening here. It's a similar idea involving the time travel, where they're traveling back in time, but it's like a parallel dimension of the timeline. And so, or backwards or forwards. And so because he went forward in time, something changed to where she didn't hit that laundry basket. I don't know. I could be wrong. Time travel stuff is like always kind of gone over my head, but it's very interesting. Let's do some battles though. My internet's all over the place right now. But hopefully... I mean, it's a turn-based game. We're not, like, there's not a hold on. Hopefully it still looks okay. Let's jump into it. Who is going to overload soon? Wait, I guess let's look at the mission first. Many long-range specialized kaiju will appear. Okay. So long-range are gonna appear. So here's the question. What we could do is we could send in all of these people right now, and then all of their brains will overload. And then if we just commit to the brain overload, then the other half will be fine. And then we'll have all of them for the next 2 missions. I say we do that. We should probably bring one more person though. Bring one more long-range Sentinel.
Let's go.
Oh wait, bonus objective is 2nd generation and 3rd generation only on the strike team. Okay. So I guess we can't do that plan.
Not a problem.
So we'll have to do this, 2nd and 3rd only. Let's see how that goes. I'm starving, you guys. I might have to make a sandwich after 1 or 2 of these battles. I thought I'd be fine with just a protein shake, but I am very hungry.
Everyone here?
Is it just me, or is my robot a little slower than everyone else's?
The 2nd generation Sentinels are more heavily armed than other models, but also more heavy in general. They're well over 2,000 tons, so careful where you step. Don't want to crash through some underground structure. The fusion reactor on it is pretty heavy, but its energy output is off the charts. Enough that it can power a plasma arc fusion cutter. Once you know how to use that, you'll be slicing up kaiju like a knife through butter.
Their original purpose was to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Of course they'd be heavy. But in a close quarters fight, that 1,300-ton grip strength will come in handy.
Wait, so break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings? So were they not used to fight? But they were used to like do breakdown stuff? Demolition, that's the word.
2nd generation models are linked to a squad of support units too. They'll respond to distress calls. If you can figure out the best time to use them, you might just turn the tides of battle.
I don't know if I can remember all that.
Let's do this.
Thanks.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have sent out both their sentry guns. That was foolish of me.
How do I... Lend us a hand. Kaiju, gonna be okay. Definitely. Just watch. Hit it. Yeah.
What's our plan? Leave it to me. A hit! Enemy signal terminated.
This isn't so hard. Here goes. Was that okay? I can help.
Ooh, she's a 2nd gen, so she can't quite reach it. Let's have her move.
I'll just...
Nope. Circle back this way. Over here, and then we'll put her sentry gun out that way.
Beginning movement.
Picking up enemy
Gotta
heat
keep it
signatures.
together.
Signatures from above.
I'll beat you. Get it! I beat him!
What can I do?
Probably can't reach, no.
Okay.
Let's move over here.
Moving out.
I need to think. Need help. What do I do?
Move you over right here.
Enemy on the move.
And then, oh man, we got some big boys. Oh, he's got a railgun. Can I hit both of them? It looks like I can.
Here we go. Did I get it?
Number 15, moving out. Let's do this. Score.
Got that missile and that last one too.
Kaiju ahead.
Am I in enemy range? What can I do?
So we got a lot sneaking up behind. Okay. I guess not really sneaking up. That's the wrong word. 1830 times 2. Machine guns, rockets. Just punch them.
Just watch. Got it. How's that?
Kaiju here. I keep my spirits up. Go away. How's that?
I need to get out.
Let's do this.
Within enemy threat range.
Oh, she can reach with that. Looks like I blocked a lot of it.
Not throwing away my shot.
Oh, that's good. It might be fine then.
Now.
This is all pretty freaky.
Why am I still dropping frames even though my internet seems to have leveled out? I don't know. Okay, let's just finish this battle real quick and then I might have to reset my internet
Watch this.
or reset the stream.
They'll take them down quick. I'll destroy you. Ahead, got that one. I've defeated the Kaiju.
I have to focus. That hit, got it. Nice. Thanks.
They're attacking
Oh crap, we got two big ones over there.
Signatures from above.
Give up. Get it. This isn't so hard. I'll show you. Score.
Enemy on the move.
I guess they're all gonna
Here
pump
we
into
go.
that one guy.
A hit.
I can help. What to do? Number 14. What do I do? Beginning movement. I can do it! It worked! How's that?
What can I do? Number 13, moving out.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Just watch! Hit! I've gotta do this.
Nope, wrong one.
I'll get him. It worked! I beat the Kaiju! I can help.
Oh, she can't reach. Dang it. It's not quite close enough.
I can take them all. Attack landed. So, what's my next move? Let's do this!
I wonder if Juro's gonna be close
Not
enough.
throwing away my shot. Take that! Can't mess this up. Got it.
Nice.
Termination of enemy
Dude, those sentry turrets are so powerful. Ridiculous.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Oh, jeez, that's not good. I found Miwa-chan with the drone. You found her? Ah, that's a relief. No, listen. Miwa-chan's heading right for the next terminal. What?
What's she doing?
Miwako, what are you doing? That girl has no sense of direction. We can't just leave her. I'm gonna go meet up with her. We'll make sure she runs somewhere safer. We're counting on you.
Where's Kisaragi? Where did she just run off to?
Well,
Kisaragi, what's your status? Answer me. Kisaragi, the girl is...
I know. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. I guess we did it.
And I believe we hit all the bonus objectives.
Let's keep it
Wow, 68 damage. Come on, man. From what I can tell, the levels don't seem to impact anything. I could be wrong. Guys, we have S-ranked every battle so far. Yeah, let's do one more. It looks like my internet has worked itself out, so let's do one more. Miura on the strike team. City defense rate at 70% or higher. Shield APSOS kaiju will appear. Can Miura come? Where is he? Miura has brain overload, so I think I have to recover, or else I won't get the bonus objective rewards. Yeah, fine. Let's bring Miura.
Understood.
Let's bring Ijima, Karabe. Let's bring Yuki. And it's a shield unit. I feel like I maybe bring another melee guy to go beat him up.
Let's go.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bring Renya. All right, let's go.
That kaiju just looks like it's got a big fan on it. What even is that thing?
That's an Apsos. More officially, it's an APS feeder.
Oh, that one. They're pretty nasty to fight. They can put up deflective barriers.
Probably easier to say it's like a support kaiju that can give other kaiju shields.
Oh no.
It's got shields?
A shield matrix. The 4th gen Sentinels have those as well.
Oh, I get it. Like the one on Amiguchi-kun's Sentinel.
Your own 3rd gen unit should have a weapon that can disable that too.
The
EMP stunner. I think that's the one.
That'll stop the D-forces in their tracks with an
Oh,
electromagnetic
that's good to
pulse.
know. Okay.
The EMP should also deactivate any shields they have up too.
That said, you'd be better off destroying them before they get the shields up at all.
What can I do? Back me up! What's optimal? Locked on. Good.
Pretty decent amount now.
Enemy on the move. Here we go. A hit. Enemy unit
Oh,
destroyed.
so that guy's not very strong. That's good to know.
I'll make it work. Next move. What next?
Ooh.
I deny you! A fight it! Bow down! Here's the plan.
Oh, you can reach way more of them.
Stay on guard.
So let him get a little bit closer before I use him, I think.
Next move.
Okay. What now? Chew on this. Got him. You like that?
What's optimal?
Get ugly.
Oh, shit.
Not
Now
cool.
then.
Signatures from above.
How's this? That easy.
I won't back down. Leave it to me. Did I get it? Enemy signal terminated.
Gotta think. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an animal.
No point overthinking. Thanks.
Okay, let's do this. As long as I can keep this thing moving.
I'll beat you.
Always think ahead. Good timing.
Ah, there. That one's in the air
That's my win.
too.
Can't mess this up.
I can't just punch that one. I definitely feel like it would have been nice to know that so many of these guys were going to be aerial units.
That hit. They're down.
Enemies. What's our plan?
Signatures from above.
They don't stand a chance. A hit. Threat suppressed.
The practice round's over.
They ought to be used to fights by now. They're like,
I guess life comes at you fast. What next?
Wait, let's just move him over here, and then regardless, he can still use his EMP.
Number 12 moving out.
here they come. They ought to be used to fights by now. Number 10 moving
No
out.
fight I can't win. Here you go. That's to it. You picked a fight with
Here's
the
the
wrong
plan.
girl.
I'm in range. Good. Target destroyed. Damn machines. They're in my way.
Uh-oh.
I guess life comes at me. What do I do? Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
There's so many of them right now. I could EMP like all of these. Four, 450. I could tackle through all of them.
You're just small fry. Yes. Is that it? I'm okay. You've done it. Damn Caillou.
How's that? Nice. Stay calm. Remember your training.
The I can't hit this thing with leg spike. That's cool. Because I'm an aerial sentinel.
Come on! Nice! That ought to do it.
Okay, what now?
Wonder how much this will do. That was pretty good. Well, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty good. Let's block these missiles.
Hit. That's that. Let's see.
Let's take out the rest of these.
How's that? Move like any other punks.
Oh, are they all gone?
What do I do? Number 10, moving out.
Okay, let's do this.
Nope.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Here you go. That do
And
it?
the practice round's over.
No, crap. Go back.
Okay, I guess life comes at you fast. Where are they?
Wait, you have your railgun, right? Let's hit this thing with the railgun.
Now. A hit. Enemy down. 12 moving out. Gotta think.
You probably can't do anything right now in Krabe.
Just watch. That hit.
Going for me, huh?
Here's the plan.
Enemy threat range.
Hit confirmed. That easy.
Okay, what's the plan? Don't screw with me! How's that?
What do I do? Class is in session. Yeah! That all you
Nailed it.
Termination of enemy
We're
signal.
so good. We're so good at this game.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
All units fighting the kaiju. Can you hear me?
Who's that?
How'd you get on this channel?
Wait, here's a girl Miwako was helping.
Chihiro? Is that you, Chihiro?
I'm Chihiro Morimura. What?
That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the year 2025, as in Sector 3.
I was right.
2025?
The sectors are different years.
shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Chihiro. Wait a minute.
Everyone all right?
How does this place work, dude?
We got through it. Good teamwork.
Oh, I didn't get a combo attack. Oh, I missed that.